on in our world and to just take a few moments for ourselves and for our inner spirituality. Today I want to talk to you about change. Change for a lot of us is extremely scary. It upsets the status quo, and for a lot of us, the status quo is where we find comfort. We find comfort in patterns, in things that we do over and over again. A lot of us can find that we have the same routine day in and day out. That routine gives our lives structure, and it gives us the feeling of continuity and security. During the time that we're going through right now, there is not a lot of routine. There is not a lot of structure. Because the things that we were doing prior to the pandemic no longer apply. Change. Change causes an upheaval. It causes us to feel out of sorts. We don't really know what's going to come next. So what can we do about that? Is there a way for us to feel secure in the midst of change? I think there is. We can embrace the newness. Embrace what's happening in a new way. Some of it we may not like very much, but it's our reality right now. And because of that, we're challenged to meet the opportunity with an attitude of gratitude. We can always find something to be grateful for. In this time of change, sit down and make a gratitude list. List the things that you have in your life that make you feel grateful. Things that sometimes we take for granted. What about being thankful for our health, for our families, for the roof over our heads, for the food that we eat? What about being grateful for the fact that even without my help, I can breathe in and out? It happens automatically. Sometimes I've said, if I were to lay in bed and say to myself, okay, now get up and walk, I wouldn't have the wherewithal to do it. I wouldn't know how to make my body walk. That just happens. It happens automatically because of the miraculous workings of the body. That's something to be grateful for. So I do believe that in the midst of all this change, all this upheaval, all this turmoil, we can reduce our moments to moments of gratitude. That will enable us to help as we walk through this period of change. There's one more thing that I'd like to mention to you. Think about a caterpillar and how that caterpillar goes into a cocoon and stays in that cocoon for a long period of time and then emerges as a butterfly. If you've ever watched a butterfly coming out of the cocoon, it's very, very difficult to watch. You almost want to reach out and help the butterfly come out of that cocoon. The butterfly struggles and it tries to break itself out of that cocoon that it's lived in for a while. But once it comes out, it's a beautiful, beautiful free butterfly that just flits off into the wind. That's kind of like our lives. Sometimes we have to go into that cocoon. We have to stay there for a little while. It might seem dark, it might seem uncomfortable, but as soon as that time passes, we will emerge as a magnificent butterfly. Thanks for stopping by and spending some mindful moments with me. I'm Stephanie Shore, the Rabbi at cybersynagogue.com. It was nice spending time